All right, we'd like to welcome everyone tonight and call to order the regular meeting of the West Valley City Council. It is March 7th, 2023, and it is 6:30 p.m. We're in the council chambers of West Valley City Hall. We will excuse Councilman Harmon tonight. We have Councilman Fitzsimmons on internet or virtually. And then at the dais, we have Councilman Whetstone, Councilman Hoon, Councilman Christensen, Councilman Norfelt, and myself. And we're also joined at the dais by our Assistant City Manager, Ms. Cottle, and our City Recorder, Ms. Kamick. So we'll start with our opening ceremony and turn the time to Councilman Whetstone.
Thank you, Mayor. Would everyone please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you. We will now, our next item is to approve the minutes. I'll turn the minutes of February 21st, 2023 to the council for discussion or a motion.
Move to approve those minutes.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. And those pass. All right, we will now go to our public comment period. Our comment period is limited to 30 minutes. Any person wishing to comment shall limit their comments to 5 minutes. Upon recognition from the mayor, please approach the microphone. If you did not sign up, please give us your name and address so that we can contact you if we need after the meeting. Otherwise, if you've signed up, just give us your name. All comments shall be directed to the mayor. No person addressing the city council during comment period shall be allowed to comment more than once. And speakers should not expect a dialogue. The council, mayor, and the staff have time after your comments to reply if they would like. So and our comment period is limited to 30 minutes. So I'll now turn to our sign-up sheet. Speaker 1.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. What was it? But on the 21st, I forgot to mention that I did go and welcome our newest business in the city to the city. I took it into my own hands and went into Adam and Eve and actually met the owner's son. It is a franchise. They own 3 of them. They've hired 16 employees from West Valley City. They start at $16 an hour. They have a 401k, 4%, that they put in. Every employee has PPO. They make commission of 3%. He was giving me the sales pitch. Well, I didn't come in here for a job, but once again, it was the good benefits that they are offering. Another business coming into the city offering a fair wage. I wish the city would adopt, like I said, the $15 an hour. So, and it was, I was a little cautious of walking in there, but it was like walking into a Victoria's Secret. Everybody knows what Victoria's Secret is. It's the same thing when you walk into Adam and Eve. It's just the lingerie there. To get to the other stuff that some people object to, it's upstairs. They ask for ID from everybody. So the random people can't walk up there. You know, it's the same thing as Spencer's, but you walk into Spencer's and everything is in wide open views. So there's, I've had a lot of people question where it's at because it's between the junior high and the high school, but it met all our city requirements and stuff. So it's nice to have another business in the city. So today was my pockets actually feel a little fuller. Several times when Miss Day has come before you guys, she's always asking for money. This is the first time they're doing a project, $100,000 project, and it's not going to cost the citizens money. Thank you. Working within your budget. So, because I'd be the first one to hammer about it. So I want to thank her for working within her budget. And then it was brought up by one of the council members. When will code enforcement get back to work? And start enforcing the ordinances as written and as they're being changed. I hope it is very, very soon because it's been an excuse for them, you know, not to work. And so that's all I have today. So.
Okay, thank you. Was there anyone that signed up online? Okay, was there anyone else that wished to speak that did not have a chance to sign in? Seeing none, we'll close the public comment period. Ms. Cottle, did you have any comments?
No, thank you, Mayor.
Okay, and to the council, any comments? Okay, seeing none, thank you so much. We will now move to resolution 23-17. Ms. Cottle.
Thank you, Mayor. This is a resolution authorizing the city to enter into a memorandum of understanding with the United States Marshals and other federal and local law enforcement for the Service Fugitive Task Force. And this particular task force is of great value to West Valley City. Are the officers that we place on this task force are able to interact with the local and federal level with regards to high interest and extreme fugitives and able to facilitate solutions and arrest in those cases. And so it's a great benefit to the city. Our police chief, as you'll remember last week, mentioned that it is the method by which she loans our officers and allows them to facilitate this task force is to ensure that much of the work occurs in West Valley City as it relates to our officers. And so the benefit accrues to our city in a great way.
Okay, thank you. I will now turn it to the council for comments or a motion.
A motion to approve resolution 23-17.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic.
Councilman Fitzie Umanu.
Aye.
Councilman Whitstone,
Yes.
Councilman Hune,
Aye.
Councilman Christensen,
Yes.
and Nordfelt,
Yes.
and Mayor Ling.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
Okay, thank you. So I'm just going to take a minute and explain. We went over all of the items on our agenda last week and reviewed them all, had presentations. Then we've had a week to study and ask any further questions. So if it seems like we're just zipping through these tonight, it's because all the background work has already been done. So we'll now move to resolution 23-18. Ms. Cottle.
Thank you, Mayor. This is an interlocal agreement between West Valley City and Salt Lake County for the purpose of providing off-duty police presence at the West Valley City Library branch, which is just west of City Hall where we sit tonight. This agreement we've done off and on with them as they've needed both pre-COVID and now again they've needed that post-COVID, and it's to facilitate the use of the library in a way that is beneficial to our residents as well and make sure that everyone's safe while they're doing that.
Okay, thank you. I'll now turn it to the council for questions or a motion.
I would move to approve resolution 23-18.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic?
Councilman Nordfelt,
Yes.
Councilman Christensen,
Yes.
Councilman Hune,
Yes.
Councilman Whitstone,
Yes.
Councilman Fitzie Umanu.
Aye.
And Mayor Ling.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
Okay, thank you. We'll now move to resolution 23-19. Ms. Cottle?
This resolution authorizes the mayor, in fact, to sign a letter of guarantee to the International Olympic Committee. As you know, Utah is being potentially selected for the Olympics either in 2030 or 2034. In the event that we are selected as a host state, West Valley City has been already pre-selected as the host city, much like we were in 2002 for the hockey venue in particular, and likely other uses as well. And as part of the preparation for that bid, the Olympic Committee requires that we will guarantee to provide certain safety measures, and that we comply with things like providing for ability to use the facilities by folks that are disabled or have disabilities, those types of things. And so this letter says that we as a city did that last time in 2002, and that we'll do it again this time, and that we're welcoming of the Olympic Committee and want to be good partners to them.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'll now turn it to the council for comments or a motion.
I move for approval of resolution 23-19.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic?
Councilman Fitzie Umanu.
Aye.
Councilman Whitstone,
Yes.
Councilman Hune,
Aye.
Councilman Christensen,
Yes.
Councilman Nordfelt,
Yes.
and Mayor Ling.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
Okay, thank you. We will now turn to resolution 23-20. Ms. Cottle?
I apologize, Mayor. This resolution authorizes the purchase of a fire alarm panel at the Maverick Center. This is actually also in conjunction with the Olympics. We received from the state some funding to bring our facilities up to new condition as we prepare for the Olympics. Part of that funding, as you can see, is being passed through the city to the Maverick Center, and that's happening over 3 years. This is the first set of purchases that will happen in this year, and then we'll have next year and the year after to do things like this. So this is a fire alarm panel, $60,503 for the Maverick Center.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'll turn it to the council for comments or a motion.
A motion to approve resolution 23-20.
Second.
Okay, thank you. We have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic?
Councilman Nordfelt,
Yes.
Councilman Christensen,
Yes.
Councilman Hune,
Yes.
Councilman Whitstone,
Yes.
Councilman Fitzie Umanu, and Mayor Ling.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
Okay, thank you. We will now turn to resolution 23-21. Ms. Cottle?
Thank you. Much like the last, this is for security upgrades and expansion at the Maverick Center, again, to bring that facility up to today's standards with regards to that. This is again paid for by that legislative pass-through money coming from the state for the purpose of the Olympic upgrades. It's $159,661.45.
Okay, thank you. I'll now turn it to the council for comments or a motion.
Motion to approve resolution 23-21.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic?
Councilman Fitzie Umanu.
Aye.
Councilman Whitstone,
Yes.
Councilman Hune,
Yes.
Councilman Christensen,
Yes.
Councilman Nordfelt,
Yes.
and Mayor Ling.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
Thank you. We now have our consent agenda with 6 items on it. It looks like the first one is a appointment to the Professional Standards Review Board. And then the other 5 are right-of-way purchases or agreements for expansion on our projects on 4400 South. So with that information, we can take them all as one or separate if you'd like. I'll turn it to the council for comments or a motion.
I move for approval of all of the items of the consent agenda.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic?
Councilman Nordfelt,
Yes.
Councilman Christensen,
Yes.
Councilman Hune,
Yes.
Councilman Whitstone,
Yes.
Councilman Fitzie Umanu.
Aye.
And Mayor Ling.
Yes,
Motion passes unanimously.
thank you. We have one item of new business, 23-28. Ms. Cottle?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. This is in relation to the good work of our Public Works Department, both in preparation for a very busy and wet spring and also recognizing some of the concerns with the stormwater that we have seen thus far. This particular location is experiencing some flooding already, and there is a stormwater issue in that area that we would like to take care of. The reason it's on the agenda in this form tonight is it's a bit of an emergency situation. So this will be paid for through the stormwater utility, and it's awarding a contract to Cody Ecker Construction for the replacement and facilitation of solutions on Toulouse Street with regards to the storm drain.
And the monetary assignment to that is about $100,000.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we'll now turn it to the council for comments or emotion.
Move for approval of resolution 23-28.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic?
Councilman Fitzie Umanu.
Aye.
Councilman Whitstone,
Yes.
Councilman Hune,
Yes.
Councilman Christensen,
Yes.
Councilman Nordfelt,
Yes.
and Mayor Ling.
Yes,
Motion passes unanimously.
thank you. We do not have need for a closed session tonight, so we have just one more action item.
Motion to adjourn.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
And we stand adjourned. Thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate you taking your time.